Hey everyone, this is Corey with Stafford's EDC. I'm filming from the cabinet in my kitchen right now, but today we're going to be taking a look at this guy right here. This is the TRM Bulldog. This one is in Magnacut, which you can hopefully see right there. Of course, manufactured here in the USA. Bulldog is the newest model from TRM outside of their fixed blade, which I believe is the tag-along. The Bulldog is an axis lock style folder with a finger choil. This is roughly the same exact size as the Neutron. So another, staple model from TRM. You can see the blade is essentially identical, this one having an opening hole opposed to the thumb stud. As I said, axis lock, this one in particular sporting G10 scales. These do have a back spacer instead of the standoffs. And this has these pretty much the same pocket clip as their other knives. See recessed screws. This one happens to be bent a little bit. This is a pass around knife, so this has been through plenty of people. And it was bent when it came to me. I have not fixed it yet, but I have used this guy, and I will say that it cuts really well. This does not have quite the same thin blade stock that most TRM knives do. I did not measure this. I'm sure it's on their website, but they use 0.09 stock on the Atom and the Neutron. I think this is 0.12. I want to say it's 1/8 inch. It might be a little bit thinner than that, but I do know that it is thicker than the standard stock thickness that they use. Give you a nice look at this knife here. Very simple construction, very simple design. This has the swappable scales the same way that the Neutron and the Atom do. Just remove the 2 screws there and you'd be able to pop this off. They do offer these in titanium, so there is a premium option. And at the time of recording, at least a few days ago, they were offering a promotion where if you bought a titanium Bulldog, you could pick out another set of scales for free, which is pretty cool. It doesn't save you a ton of money, but a $30, $40 set of scales for free, pretty sweet, especially when you're picking up a titanium version of this. Now, performance aside, everything's fantastic with this. No blade play. It's running on bearings, super smooth. The detent is pretty good. You're not really you can shake it loose, but it doesn't really want to unless you really shake it hard. But it is easily flickable with the thumb as well as the middle finger. No real problems there. You get a little bit of lock stick from time to time. It's not totally consistent. These are titanium liners and a titanium bar, as far as I know. So there could be some stickage there, but it's nothing too substantial. My understanding is if you do need to take this fully apart, these are pretty easy. I did not take it down to bare bones or anything like that because I didn't need to. This is no blade play whatsoever in any direction. Fantastic action, as you can see. I don't carry or use a lot of modern knives anymore. I'm super into slip joints, which I'm sure you guys know if you're regular watchers of the channel. So slip joints have really been my jam. So getting to handle something like this is a little bit different, and I have, a more appreciative perspective, I guess I should say, because I'm used to, I'll just pull out a slip joint here for the sake of conversation. It's in my back pocket here, which is a back pocket model from Jason Tabor. This is much more up my alley, what I'm used to right now, which obviously is not a one-handed operation. Can for the closing, certainly not for the opening. I missed the flick there, left-handed. I can get it. That is a me problem, not a problem of the knife. But again, very smooth, very nice operation on the bearings. Again, this one's in Magnacut. TRM uses Peter's heat treat here in Pennsylvania, and they do a really nice job with all their heat treats. So I can't imagine you run into any issues with their Magnacut or any of their knives for that matter. And if you do, their customer service is second to none. They do a really great job. And always go above and beyond to make sure the customer is happy. This G10 is nice and grippy. There is some contouring and some cutouts there to get into that hole. Shut it for you. You can see it makes it a little bit easier to access that hole. The way those cutouts are, again, pretty grippy on the G10. and overall pretty comfortable in hand. I do find it to be a little bit small up in the choil for my personal hands. I do have larger hands though. While I don't have the exact specs on this sitting in front of me, I'll tell you that this tapered back pocket is 4 1/8 of an inch closed. And you can see just how that fits my hand there. Just a little bit of room on each end. Whereas this guy, very, very similar, especially when choked up. Though this choil tends to feel a little bit small for my fat fingers. So keep that in mind if you do have bigger hands, and especially if you have thick fingers. That is something to be wary about. But again, this is the Bulldog from TRM. Big thanks to Lefty EDC, of course, for organizing this pass around group that gets to check out so many cool knives. I don't check out as many as I used to, but this was one that I could not pass up because I'm big fans of TRM and they've treated me well in the past. So happy to review their stuff, especially when it's good. You know, I'm always going to be honest when I give my reviews and my thoughts. And the Bulldog is definitely a winner, especially if you have slightly smaller hands. This is really nice. It's a good accompaniment to the Shadow in terms of the next step up on their axis lock style knives. Overall, I think a lot of people will be really happy with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me know what you think about the TRM Bulldog down in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.